The new ninja structure deck just came out, and today I'm gonna be showcasing it and slice and dice some opponents. Okay, so this is the deck list. For those of you who have played ninjas, you know all of these cards, but to those of you who haven't, I'm gonna explain them really quickly. I played 3 copies of Tubari, 3 copies of Mitsu, 2 copies of Green Ninja, 1 copy of Baku, 3 copies of Hanzo, which is the most essential card for the deck because it adds you the ninjutsu arts and the ninjas. I then play 1 copy of Kagero and 1 copy of Geo, with 2 copies of the ninjutsu art Iron Digger and 3 copies of the Notebook of Mystery, with 1 copy of the Duplication and 3 copies of Dancing Leaves. And the last ninjutsu card that I play is the Tenchi Kaimei, which is the field spell, and it's not a necessary card to play, but it is a fun card to play, with 1 copy of Reinforcements of the Army as a way to search out my Hanzo, and 1 Pot of Prosperity for consistency improvements. Out of the hand traps, 3 Important, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash Blossom, with 2 Cold Bite, 2 Book of Moon, and 1 Cross Out for the staples. Out of the extra deck, I play 3 copies of Yoguramaru, which is your removal, 3 copies of Mazen, which is your boss monster. It also allows you to special summon from the deck a bunch of ninja monsters. I then play 1 copy of the Blade Armor Ninja, which allows you to just target 1 ninja monster and make a second attack, and because Mazen is able to attack directly, you can then use this effect, and it can attack with 5000 attack, which is cool. And 2 copies of the Ninja Grandmaster Saizu, which allows you to set 1 ninjutsu art from the deck. For one of the most important cards, I play Cross Sheep, and yes, that is a great card to play in the deck because it allows you to keep special summoning Hanzo and activating its effects, which is just great news. I also play 1 copy of Gigantic Sprite, which sometimes comes up, with 1 copy of Downward Magician and 1 copy of Zeus. And for the last 2 cards, I play 1 copy of Appaloosa for the 3 card combo and 1 copy of Borrow Sword Dragon for the 2 card combo. That was it for the deck list. Now let's get into some games and crush some opponents. Quick message: if you want to see a video with more detailed deck profile and combo guides for the deck, let me know in the comments below. Normal summoning Naturia Camella. When the effect's activated, I am gonna chain. I'm actually gonna go for the Imperm, because Ash Blossom can be used on a spell or trap card as well, which is great news. Now from here, he might be playing Runic, so he could go for some other Runic plays or just use an extender or whatever. Activating the effect of Naturia Blessing and special summoning 1 Naturia monster from hand or graveyard, so he does have a second Naturia monster in his hand. Special summoning the Naturia Anjo. Okay, setting 1 back row and passing turn. So what does that do? When your opponent special summons a monster, you can special summon 1 level 3 or lower Naturia monster from your deck. That is not really that great for him. This is a perfect time to showcase the 2 card combo. Let's normal summon the Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, activate the effect of Hanzo. Chaining the Naturia Sacred Tree. Tribute 1 Earth monster, special summon 1 level 4 lower Earth Plant monster from your deck. I am gonna chain Ash Blossom to this effect, and he just doesn't have anything to deal with my board from here on, and I can showcase you how you can OTK your opponent with this combo here. Now let's go ahead and add from deck to hand my Notebook, and then let's go and special summon the Mitsu from my hand. I'm gonna special summon Mitsu, yep. And now activating the effect of Naturia Camellia. Oh wow, I forgot about that. Now he can special summon 1 Naturia monster from his graveyard. He's gonna go for the Anjo in that situation, and that is completely fine. Now let's use 2 of my monsters and go into the Cross Sheep, which is a very cool card in this deck actually. Special summoning it in the left zone. Boom. Now activating the effect of the Anjo, which is normal. Naturias are a little bit annoying to deal with, but you know. Naturia Mole Cricket. So now I can quick effect, special summon 1 Naturia monster, blah 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 blah. Okay, fine. Activating the effect immediately, special summon 1 Naturia monster from deck. Special summoning the Naturia Sunflower. When your opponent's monster effects activate, can tribute 1 Naturia monster and negate it. Well, in that case, let's activate the Notebook in that situation. Special summon, set on the field my Hanzo, boom. And also from the deck, I am gonna choose another card, and I am gonna go for the Iron Digger, okay.
Hold up.
Activating the effect of, oh wow, this is not once per turn, dude. This can continue spamming cards from the deck. Going for the Stink Bug. When a Naturia monster you control is target for an attack, okay, sure, that doesn't really do anything. Now let's activate the Naturia, let's activate the Iron Digger. I think Sunflower is still the play because it is gonna negate anything else. And yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna activate the Iron Digger's effect, banish the Mitsu from the graveyard, pop the Naturia Sunflower in that situation. And that pops also the Iron Digger, allowing me to use the second effect, special summon Mitsu onto the field, which is brilliant in that zone right here. This does trigger the effect of Anjo once again, but unfortunately I don't have 2 removals to deal with that currently, so I'm just gonna allow him to special summon all of the bodies in the world. Well, Naturias are just nasty. This doesn't really do anything. Now let's go and summon, and I am gonna go for my Mazen in that situation because he's probably gonna use more effects, which is just what I want to trigger my Mazen, special summon one monster as well. Let's activate the effect of Cross Sheep and bring back to the field Hanzo. He uses his effect, activating the effect of Anjo, and now I can activate the effect of Mazen as well. And he also changed the effect of Mole Cricket here, which is fine with me. Boom, chaining for Mazen, and I am gonna special summon from my deck. Now the question is, what do I go for? I kind of want to go for the Geo just to flip stuff face down. The Geo is just the best in that situation, special summoning it in face up defense position. And now the Mole Cricket effect resolves, special summoning back the Mole Cricket. Anjo doesn't resolve, and now I can go and bring back my Hanzo here. Now let's activate Geo's effect, Chain Link 1. This is not activatable. This is also not activatable. So this is activatable. And I'm gonna also go for that one just in case he does anything. And I'm also gonna chain the Hanzo effect and add one ninja monster from my deck to the hand, which will just continue extending my combos from here. And I am gonna go for the Baku because Baku allows me to special summon it onto the field immediately. Flipping these two face down and activating Baku's effect to special summon it in attack mode in that zone. And now I can activate Baku's effect and target one ninja or ninjutsu art from the graveyard to return it to my hand. And I actually wanna go for the... Which one haven't I activated? So are these all once per turn activations? Maybe the Iron Digger isn't, so let's try it with that. I might be wrong though, so keep in mind that. Now in that case, let's use some of my monsters and go into some things. I kind of want to close the game immediately, but I don't think I can consider the fact that he has 55 different bodies on the field. Now typically the OTK is done with Borrow Sword, but I cannot do that. So I can go for the 4 negates Appaloosa here, or I can go for the removal. Now let's go into Appaloosa because I have a strong feeling that I'm gonna need that. So let's use these 4 in that situation. Summon the Appaloosa in this zone right here with 3 negates. Now let's go and activate the second copy of my Iron Digger. Let's target that one, I guess. And no, I cannot use the effect twice, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Now in that case, I shouldn't have used the Hanzo. I should have used the Geo instead because I miss on one attack. So I want to get rid of this one just to see if the effect will trigger. This is just limit testing here. I'm not sure. Okay, it doesn't trigger, so I shouldn't have done that. And I will get rid of also this one here. Boom. And unfortunately, I misplayed a little bit in these situations, but yeah, it's a little bit annoying here. I could go for the removal here, but I'm not sure if I should do that. Yaguramaru can get rid of some things. And you know what? I'm actually not gonna go into anything else. I think this is still decent. Normal summoning another copy of Maran here. Activating the effect of the Naturia Sacred 3. So this is tributing, special summoning a bunch of things. By the way, I forgot to say the cross out. This is the first time I'm seeing that. Let's chain the Mazen in that situation because I want to get another body on the field. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you activate Mazen's effect, you do not go for Hanzo because you will miss the activation timing. You instead want to go in that situation for Kageru because I am going to be able to use Kageru's effect and bring back Hanzo onto the field if I want to. Special summoning another copy of Camellia here. Now, a little bit problematic is the fact that he can use the Camellia's effect and I will be forced to chain the Kageru effect. Oh no, Kageru goes first. Okay, so that's better. That's way better. Doesn't use anything else, and now I can bring back my Hanzo onto the field in face down defense position. Using 5 to go into Goddess. Okay, that is a little bit annoying here, but it is what it is. Can't do much about that. And now let's see, you can negate the effects of all his monsters your opponent controls. Fine, that's okay. Unaffected by your opponent's card activated effects unless they target this card. So now I'm gonna wait for the effect and then I'm gonna chain my Dancing Leaves right now. And I'm gonna target, let's see, I'm gonna target the Geo. I'm gonna get rid of that and I'm gonna special summon the Tubari. And also, I'm gonna fusion summon using Tobari in this turn. Go for the Yaguramaru by using itself and also using the face down Hanzo, which I should have probably went and used the Kageru, but it's fine. Now let's use Yaguramaru's effect. Chaining the effect of the Mole Cricket and I get to use the effect of Yaguramaru here. I am gonna banish the Tobari because why not, and just target the Goddess to get rid of it. And now that is how you deal with Goddess in that deck, which is perfect. Now the Mole Cricket is still going to summon itself and I can't do anything about that, but considering the fact that he Goddess to me, I think this is a pretty great turn. Even if he special summons Anjo, it's not gonna be that big of a deal because I will get rid of it quickly. Summoning the third copy of Camellia, now I can send one Naturia monster and summoning Bamboo Shoot. Now I don't know what that does. While I control this face-up card, that was tribute summon, so the effect is not activatable. Sending the Naturia Sacred 3, adding to his hand the Naturia Blessing. Activating the effect of the Naturia Blessing to special summon one Naturia monster from hand or graveyard. He's probably gonna choose graveyard. Going for the Maron here. Activating the effect of Maron. Send one Naturia monster from deck to the graveyard. Oh no, it's the once per turn effect. Target 2 Naturia monsters. Shuffle both into the deck, then draw 1 card. Okay, fine. Setting 1 back row. Setting 2 back row. By the way, this is a pure Naturia deck and not a Runic deck, so big respects to that guy for not playing Runics. Internet connection difficulties. Did he just rage quit? Bro, he rage quit. Bro, come on. Dude. Okay, I guess. Alright, so the majority of my games ended up being super long and I decided to showcase a replay. Now, it is versus Salamangreats and I know that most people don't want to see Salamangreat combos and stuff like that. But the game was actually pretty interesting and I played around a bunch of things and I wanted to showcase it. Now, as you can see, I don't have any hand traps here, unfortunately, so we can just go ahead and combo freely. But besides that, I did hard draw the Notebook of Mystery, which is great. I would have searched it out anyways. And I also tapped it and also hard drew the Hanzo with an additional extender Mitsu and actually a third extender Green Ninja with Book of Moon as some form of interruption. And as you can see here, he did search out the Roar and now he has a full best Salamangreat board here. And I will start by normal summoning Hanzo, to which he activates Maxi. As you can see, this is pretty great for him, but it still resolves and I get to add from my deck to my hand the duplication. Now typically I would have went for the Notebook of Mystery, but you know, duplication is just for a follow-up, and he somehow locked himself with Draw and Lockbird from drawing cards for the Maxi, which let's just ignore that. But yeah, I mean, I used the Green Ninja and the Mitsuri to special summon them both to the field and then go into Yaguramaru. And here it's really important because I actually Chainlink 1 used the Yaguramaru and then Chain Block with the Green Ninja Chainlink 2, because when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can then activate the effect, target one monster and flip it face down. And this way he cannot use his Roar on my Yaguramaru, but still he did decide to actually use the Roar. At least he didn't get rid of my fusion monster and I can continue playing from there. And I popped his Sunlight Wolf, banish it, and then I go into Cross Sheep so that I can continue with my combos and activate the Notebook of Mystery, set the Iron Digger from the deck and also set the Hanzo from the graveyard to the field. Then I activate Iron Digger and target the Exceed monster, but instead I decided to pop the Trap card because then I can use Book of Moon, book the Exceed monster, that does destroy the Iron Digger, and then I can special summon from my Banish Zone another monster and go into Mazen, the Battle Ninja, which then lets me activate Cross Sheep's effect, bring back Hanzo, set 2 back row for next turn, both the Dancing Leaves and the duplication, and get rid of his board. Then he proceeds to end his, then I proceed to end my turn, and it's his turn, but he just didn't end up drawing anything and just lost the game from here. And this is how you can play around a bunch of things. And as you can see, the deck is very flexible in terms of combos as well. I think this is a good point to end the video. As you can see, ninjas are incredibly fun and I love this deck. Let me know if you want to see more content with them. I would love to make more videos about them. They're just super cool and they're one of my favorite decks in Master Duel to play with. I would highly suggest you purchase a structure deck and play it. It's an incredibly cool and versatile and interesting structure deck to play with. It is completely free to play, friendly, and I had a great time playing with it. As always, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.